Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a very exciting day because, as you already know, I will be unboxing the new iPhone 14 Pro. For the past few years, you guys have loved my phone unboxings, and since this phone has come out, I've gotten a ton of requests from you guys to unbox it, so that is exactly what I'm doing in this video. I do want to make a quick disclaimer that I am not a tech professional. I don't know all of the specific things about these phones and all of that. I kind of like to make these unboxings slash reviews for the people that can kind of relate to me, where it's not coming from a tech professional. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm going to be unboxing this phone today, and then at the end I'll just go through it, do a mini review, and show you guys some of the new features. I will be doing an updated what's on my phone coming up soon. I was gonna film one last month with my old phone, but then this phone came out and I purchased it as soon as it came out, so I decided I'd just wait till I get this one, so you guys will see a new what's on my iPhone in the next week or two. But yeah, I'm super excited to open this up for you guys today. But before I do that, let me just tell you guys a few things about the phone I got. I got the iPhone 14 Pro, which is an upgrade from my last one, since my last phone was the regular base model, I guess is what it's called. So I got the iPhone 14 Pro in silver, which to me looks white, and I got it in 128 gigabytes. I'll go over more of the features later, but let's just go ahead and open it up. Okay, so I have the phone here. This is what the box looks like. It looks super nice and sleek. And now time for the best reveal. Here's what the phone looks like when you first open it. In my bottom camera, the lighting isn't as good, so here it is up here. Once again, I did get the silver color, but it is obviously more white. It really is only silver on the edges, which I'll show you guys in a second. So I'll just take out this phone and we'll look at it more in a second. I'll just quickly go through what's in the box. So we do have the charging cord. Apple did take out the little cube that you use to plug these into the wall, but this is the USB-C to lightning cable, so pretty much the same as other iPhone chargers, just it's USB-C instead of USB. And then we do have this little thing of all of the information for the phone. So we do have an Apple sticker and then this little manual thing, but they've added this, at least I don't think this has been here before, and it says you no longer need to use a physical SIM card, and this phone uses an eSIM card, which is electronic, so you no longer have the physical one. So I'll definitely try to figure that out with my mom later, but that is basically what is in here. This phone is literally so pretty. Obviously it does look white on the outside and it has this matte texture, but then on the sides it has this reflective kind of silver thing, so you can see all around it. I have heard that this collects fingerprints pretty easily, but we'll see. So far I've touched it and honestly fingerprints aren't showing up that much. I think that's pretty good, but normally you have a case on it, so I feel like that's not the biggest of a problem. Also, these cameras look bigger. I feel like they've grown since the other Pro models. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll put a picture on the screen of the 13 Pro. I didn't have that one, but the cameras just seem big to me. The side buttons I'm pretty sure are the same, but there is no SIM card slot, which I kind of explained before. This phone is fully eSIM, so I no longer have the physical SIM card to transfer stuff, so we'll see how that works. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I do want to show you guys the two accessories that I have for it. So first we have the screen protector. I always have to have a screen protector on my phone at all times because I am definitely clumsy. So these are the ones that I got. They literally just got here today, which is perfect for this video. I will link them down in the description down below. They are tempered glass screen protectors, and these ones are the privacy screen, so you can still obviously see it perfectly fine from your view, but from the side view people can't see what is on your screen. And I just think that's super helpful, especially for me, because a lot of the times I'm checking payments, sponsorships, and all my YouTube analytics either at school or in public, and I don't want people looking in on it. So I got this pack of privacy screen protectors. This one was just from Amazon. And then for a case, I got a case when I pre-ordered the phone, and since I pre-ordered it the day it came out, there weren't a lot of cases out yet, so I just got this silicone case from Apple. Last year I got one from Apple for my phone for the first case, and it's not the most protective, I do remember that, but I've heard these ones might be a bit better. This one also is compatible with MagSafe, which is perfect, and it's a super cute sea green kind of color, or sage green. I am planning on getting a wildflower case or Casetify case in the future. I just feel like I like those better, but I'm waiting until I find a design that I really like. So this is the case that we have for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these two accessories, and then we'll go ahead and get the phone set up. Alright, so this is what the case looks like on the phone. I think it looks super cute. I don't usually go for like cooler tone cases. I feel like I'm more of a pink or clear case type person, but this is such a cute color, and honestly this case does feel a little bit more sturdy than last year. It just feels a little bit more like smooth, I feel like. It does have a nice bumper around the camera, which makes me feel really good about dropping the phone and not worrying about it breaking. Here's what the front looks like. There is a little bumper along all of the sides as well, and I think this is a super cute case. I really like how it like holds. Also, compared to my other phone, I feel like this isn't that much heavier. I feel like I heard some people saying that this phone was a lot heavier, which it might actually be, but it doesn't feel heavier, which I feel like is really good. But yeah, this is what the case looks like, and now let's go ahead and put on the screen protector. I think I might have to take off the case to put it on because of like the little border thing, but I love how it looks. So inside this screen protector pack, obviously it comes with 3 of the screen protectors. It also comes with this little plastic thing to help you align it. And then it comes with 3 of these little packs, which is to like clean your screen and everything. And then it did also come with 3 camera protectors, which is like a screen protector, but for your cameras. And I've actually used one of these like a few years ago, I feel like, and I didn't really like it. I felt like they cracked really easily and they made the camera quality bad. So I'm not planning on using these, but they're good to have. And now I'm just going to put on one of the screen protectors. But before we do that, let's do the satisfying peel off of this little cover part. Here's what the screen looks like without anything on it. I know the camera situation is different on the front, but it's a little bit hard to see now, so we'll play around with that later. I feel like putting on a screen protector is one of the most nerve-wracking things when setting up a phone because you don't want any of the bubbles or like dust in it. I think I did a pretty good job. There's like one bubble on this side that kind of bothers me, but it'll probably fade after a while. And also it's a little bit easier to see the cameras. I don't know if it's gonna show up for you guys. Maybe I'll just try this little camera down here. It's a little bit easier for you guys to see down here, but here are what the cameras look like. They are no longer like the cutout kind of, they're in the screen. It kind of looks like the screen protector made it a bubble, but I promise you guys that is just how the camera is. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And I'll kind of just chit chat with you guys as I'm slowly setting this up. It is currently now doing the little hello thing, and I'm gonna move my camera setup quick so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit easier. Alright, so you guys can see a little bit better. You can kind of also see my camera setup, but I'm going to now open it up and start doing all of the basic setup stuff. You can also see the camera a little bit better here. I believe they're calling it like the dynamic island. I'm not exactly sure, but that is what it looks like. We have my new phone here, so now I'm gonna continue with the quick start. So as of right now, it says it's finishing on my new phone and this one is setting up. So I'm just going to let this load. A few cool things about this new phone is that it has this dynamic island like I mentioned to you guys earlier. I'll get more into that later when I kind of play around with it. And also, like I said earlier, it goes with an eSIM card, so there's no longer that physical SIM card to use. I also heard that this new phone has a great battery life and camera, so I'm really excited to see how that works. I know my phone recently has been losing battery faster. I don't know if it's because of iOS 16 or if that's just what's happening, but right now my phone is starting to set up eSIM, so I'm gonna see what this kind of includes and we'll try to figure it out from there. And now I'm going to do some Face ID. Okay, so I just went through some of the different screens that it says to set up the phone, and now it's currently doing this software update and it's just finishing transferring everything. It said it might take up to an hour, so I definitely have some time. I'm just gonna finish getting all of this stuff set up and then I will see you guys again when everything is on this phone and we can play around with some of the features. Okay, so it has been a few days since the last clip that I filmed and I've been able to kind of play around with some new features on this phone. So let me show you guys some of the cool things that I found found out. The first one being this phone doesn't turn off all the way, and I knew this before I purchased it, but I feel like it's kind of cool. This is what it looks like when it's just normally on, but when you turn the like lock button, instead of it going completely dark, it has like a tinted screen and it's just like this, so it's not fully off, and I don't think it's ever fully off unless you like turn it fully off, if that makes sense. I don't exactly remember what that feature's supposed to do, but I definitely noticed a difference. It doesn't drain my battery though, which I thought it would, but my battery is actually lasting longer than my other phone, so that's one of the features. Another one is this camera quality is amazing. I'm gonna screen record this so I can show you guys the camera quality. I'm also not done fully customizing this phone yet, so I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but if I open up my camera, this is the quality. My desk is really messy, so just don't mind that, but I don't know if you guys can tell, it's just so good. Like, it focuses on everything that you like put in front of it. It also has great 0.5 quality. I noticed that with my other phone. Obviously it could do 0.5 and the quality was fine, but this 0.5 quality is really good. And then this phone zooms in really far. I don't know if you guys can see, but like, look how far that zooms in, and I just feel like the quality is really good. Also, this phone does have the dynamic island like I've mentioned earlier with the camera, so instead of the camera being a cutout, it's in the screen, and as you guys can see, this little dynamic thing kind of changes on what you're doing. So like right now I'm screen recording, so it does that, but if I go ahead and just turn that off, you can see it goes away in the dynamic island. So I'll also play a song from Spotify. So if I click play and then I swipe out of it, you can see it adds to this bar up here, and then if I tap it, it brings me back into Spotify, and I just feel like that looks so cool. Like, it has the album cover of whatever you're listening to, and this island kind of thing changes for all of the different features, and I think that's just really cool. And I don't know if it's just this phone or if it's iOS 16, but the way that the phone just kind of flows now, just to me, seems a little bit more smooth. I don't know if that's just me, but those are some of the big features that I've noticed recently. There are some other ones too that I will get more into as I use the phone more, but over the past few days I've been using this phone and I really like it, so I would definitely recommend purchasing this if you are thinking about it. I would say it's definitely a bigger upgrade from a regular phone instead of like a Pro to this one, because this one's a Pro. So my last phone was the normal base model, it wasn't a Pro, so upgrading to this just feels like it would be more than if you already have a Pro, if that makes sense. But I would definitely say it's worth it. I did also trade in my other phone, so I got this phone a little bit cheaper than the normal price. But yeah, those are some of the features, and I think that's it for today's video. Please remember, I will be posting what's on my iPhone soon. It might be the next video, but I'm not exactly sure. Just sometime in the next few weeks, it will be up. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell down below to be notified whenever I post. I post every Monday at 7 a.m. PST. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!